All right, guys, so today we are in Pittston, also in Harding. We're talking about the Piscifun Phantom bait casting reel. This is my first left-hand retrieve after always being right-hand retrieve. I got some tips for beginning bait casters or even seasoned bait casters looking to change from right-hand retrieve to left. Big catastrophe that almost happened, but an update about Love the Fight lures that is just very exciting. All in this video today. This is also going to be number one, my first time doing a real vlog type style fishing video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just dive in. What's going on, guys? We are right back down the river today. And today's topic, I'm going to say, let's go with a little bit of my new left-handed bait caster, okay? Right here, that's the Piscifun Phantom. Now, I learned how to bait cast on a right-hand retrieve. I still use my spinning reels with my left, and you know, I never really questioned it, mainly because of you know, beggars can't be choosers. And to be honest with you, I really just wanted to step my game up. And with that, I wanted a bait caster, and I just followed everybody on YouTube, along with seeing how the pros do it. They always used right, spin with the left, so why can't I? Never even considered a left-hand retrieve till about 2-3 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago, gentleman got rid of a Piscifun Phantom to, you know, get some money for something better. Understandable, we all do it. Gentleman was awesome. He was very truthful with everything. Reel is in immaculate condition. We're going to go deeper into this either later in the video, or I'm going to do a completely separate review for this reel. Everything he said about it was true. Took me a few. I practiced a lot at home, making sure that I had, you know, I knew about the double braking system, which it does have a centrifugal and also a magnetic, which is awesome. All right. Now, all in all, out on the water, I've only used this maybe all together an hour. I did it 2 different spots. First location, nothing, just a couple of casts. I wanted to actually see if it was worth it. Definitely was. So then I went a week ago down the river, Wilkes-Barre area, one of my older spots that I haven't really gone too much lately because of how popular it got. But yeah, I hit that spot up, and the third cast in with this baby right here. You guys all heard me talking about it. This is my Love the Fight lures, my Whopper Plopper. This is Beetlejuice Craw. And breaking news, Skyler, the owner and the creator of all these, of Love the Fight lures, has started producing them again. His website goes live again, which means you all can go over and get yourself a Love the Fight lure. He's also making swim baits now. Yeah, you hear I'm like a kid in a candy store with that. Skyler has an amazing product. He's a great guy. I talked to him last night about just a minor issue I had with my Whopper Plopper, which isn't even his fault. It was, you know, probably my fault. But I took the time out and actually talked to me, responded. I sent him a video. You can't ask for anything better than that. Now, I caught my personal best smallmouth on this last week. Smallmouth, people, smallmouth. It was right around 22 inches, and it was a little under 3 pounds. It was like 2.5. Now, for me, I'm sorry, yes, that's my personal best, and for around here, and especially where I caught it, yeah, that was a good fish. Picture of it right here. Well, sorry, right here. So these lures are amazing. I've caught a bunch on it. I use it. This is my main Whopper Plopper. I do have others, but this one is my main, especially at the river. The Chartreuse and the Beetlejuice Craw, it just drives them crazy. Especially right here. Not many people know to do this, but on the Whopper Plopper, a little tip for you guys. If you want to make it different than all the other Whopper Ploppers out there, especially now they're like all the craze. You see that right there? Take a drill and little hole. You see how small that is? Take a drill a hole that small into the propeller of it. No, it will not crack the propeller. No, it will not damage your reel. But it will add a bubble trail when it comes through the water. It's amazing. I decided to go with a rod that I am familiar with, comfortable with, and know how the action is, how it feels, the weight of it, instead of going with a new reel, new rod, getting out there, having issues, not having any idea whether it's the rod, the reel, is it me? You want to minimize as many factors into your equation as possible when it comes to this. I like to look at everything as a problem. The rod, take that out, use something you're comfortable with and you know, and then you know if something's messing up, it's not the rod. Bam. Same with lures, everything. Try to minimize. And line too, line especially. Use line that you're comfortable with, that you know. That way you can minimize that too. Now it's getting dark. I only came down for a few. Now, like I said, I'm going to go into a more in-depth video on this later. The Piscifun Phantom, the link will be linked in the description. You can go right to their Amazon page. They're, get this, less than $75. Let's just say that. For a dual braking system. Dual braking system, that is amazing. Look at that, look at that, amazing. Dual braking system, centrifugal and magnetic. And it's only 5.7 ounces. That's insane. The reason it's so lightweight isn't because they cut costs and materials. It's quite the opposite. Instead of using plastic or cheap parts like some companies do, they use carbon fiber and aluminum parts, making it very, very sturdy, very, very strong, and it lasts for a long time. It is a 7.0 to 1 gear ratio. So it's not crazy fast, but it's definitely not slow. Right in between. It's perfect. It really is. I think after using this for the past, past couple weeks, I've had it now 3 weeks. Practiced with it almost every day at home. Took it out twice before this. Caught my PB on it. I truly do believe and stand behind this reel being the perfect and best reel for starting out or switching from left to right hand retrieve or vice versa. There is no price difference between the two at all. And they're still under $75. Under $75. That's ridiculous. Especially when this thing, the setup on it and how it goes, it feels like a $200 reel easily. I'm right hand dominant, so, holding it in my right hand, the rod and the reel, it actually is magical. It took me a few to get used to, mainly because I'm not as coordinated with my left. I'm actually able to walk it really well now because of how coordinated I am with my right hand. And I'm so much quicker on the hook set. So much quicker. I'm sold. I really am. I love this reel. I'm going to be doing a whole very, very in-depth blog post on this and also a full dedicated video to this reel within the next week. I got my new boat. Finally, my buddy Rick, he came through. He brought it up to my house last night. I got my Pelican, which a picture of it right here. That's my Pelican. I got the trailer, which is on a jet ski trailer. And since that's here, Rick's boat is also at my house right now because I am stripping it down. It's an aluminum, just a regular aluminum boat. I believe it's a 14-foot trailer and all. I'm going to be showing you how to strip the paint, how to repair. It does have a couple leaks, along with breaking down some other key features with it, okay? So all those videos will be dropping in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to say, to be safe, because the stripping is going to take a minute. But I think it's going to be well worth it, especially the paint job that we're going with. We're going to be plugging those holes. I'll show you how, especially if you're looking to buy your own boat. So that'll be coming soon, all right, guys? I hope I don't jinx myself here, but so far, as you've seen, I've started this video from first cast since I've been here till now. not one backlash. I think I got this pretty figured out and can't wait to really dive in and show you guys too. All right, guys, so fun enough. This turned into a night fishing trip. Nice, basic, easy video, just more vlog style. Wanted to catch you guys up on everything, let you guys know that now 2 days from now, video will be out, and then 2 to 3 days from there. So now we're on schedule with everything. But yeah, I was really excited about getting the boat, also the new reel, and also the fact that Skyler is now up and going. So really excited. And I really hope you guys get over there and, you know, check out his lures and hopefully get some, because his work is amazing and the quality of his products even better. KVD trebles, come on. He's a locally owned, from Texas, locally owned business. He also has a kayaking motor mount company, which is doing very well, as last time I heard. I actually plan on looking into getting one for my Pelican. So we'll see how it works. But yeah, in the description, go over and check him out. As of Saturday, his website will be active, and I'll change the description to include that. For now, you can just head over to his Facebook and talk to him. All right, so luckily enough, didn't lose it, but I did bend out my hook completely. Check that out. Not sure how well you're gonna be able to see it right now. Completely bent out the hook. So for now, that's going to be shot. Not going to bother using that anymore. I'm going to switch over to my bait caster again and, well, casting rod, and give this dark sleeper a few tries while trying to avoid these bugs, right? Okay, guys, real quick, before we get back to the video, if you're liking what you're seeing, definitely hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button right below, the little bell next to it, to get notified of when all my new videos are uploaded. Also in the description, check out my website, lifeaholicsAnonymous.com, as well as all the items you see in this video will be linked below. Thanks, guys. As you guys saw, the bugs were getting crazy. That, along with, I lost my deep sleeper already. So I was just driving around here, and I want to come to a little bit lighted area. Now, there's the riverfront here in Piscifun, PA, nice and lighted, but after dark, they usually get kind of weary. Well, luckily enough, there was a couple cops parked across the street, just a little bit up, and here, this is how it went. Oh, excuse me, officers. Sorry, doing videos. I got really dark and fishing. I was trying to see if either one of you guys would know. I know I saw it lighted down there right here by the river. I didn't know if there's no access after dark, or if there is there anywhere to park? Yep.
Listen, in all reality, I don't really. Technically, the park's closed.
Gotcha.
But I mean, if it's you're by yourself going
Oh yeah. It's just, I'm trying to finish my video up for the night, so.
Don't draw any attention up to yourselves. You're good.
Oh no, of course. I saw the path right down here. I was wondering, where's there to park? I didn't know if this. My grandfather used to do these meters, so.
YMCA lot.
YMCA lot's okay?
Yeah, you are. I know. That's anything up to 5 o'clock. After 5, you're good. You're good.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Have fun.
You too. All right. So as you guys saw, that's what he said. I'm over here at that YMCA parking lot that they were talking about, and we're gonna get down there at the river, see how bright it is, and see if we can just catch a couple before this video and night is over. Give you guys some type of action. All right, let's go. All right, so before we get down there, and it's nice and bright right here, I want to just go over a few tips since we are going into the night. So we're going to add some night fishing tips as well for you. Make sure you have a light. A headlamp, perfect. I'm not going to blind the camera. Perfect. This right here, $1. Nice and cheap. You don't need anything crazy and fancy. I do have more high-tech one than this that actually takes like 3 batteries, wraps around, comes up, and it's like, you could zoom in with it, has 3 different features, all that. But I wasn't expecting to be night fishing tonight. So nice, quick and easy. I always have this one in my bag no matter what, because it's nice. It's very small, is what I really like about it. And you can put it anywhere in your bag. You can literally tuck it up and put it in a small part in your tackle box or anything. So that right there, bam, key. That, and also swivels and everything. Now aside from that, usually I wouldn't have everything with me, but I always have my flashlight too. You can get these at on Amazon. I'll link it in the description below. You can get it at Walmart, $1. Really cheap, okay? Usually it comes with a little battery compartment that holds 3 AAA batteries. Now, as a tip, so you don't have to run, because these, just because they're $1, they get you with the batteries. They do run through batteries. You maybe get half hour straight, maybe. So don't worry about messing with all that. Simple. When you open it up, people don't know this. If you vape or anything like that, you would know these. This is a standard 18650 battery. All right, you can get them at your local vape shop. You can get them online. You can get them below in the description at Amazon. They're anywhere between $5 and $10. You do need a charger to charge these, which is anywhere between $10 and $30, which again will be linked in the description below. These last up, I last up maybe like the entire season, 2-3 months, and that's using it maybe for an hour to 2 hours straight at a clip at night, and that's just as my backup for walking through trails. So that right there saves you a lot of money in the long run. So now let's check out my pulse. So on my spinning reel, I switched over and I got this new type of hook that I found. I believe it's by Eagle Claw. This is a weedless wacky rig hook. You put it on just like you would your wacky rigs right here in the middle, and bam, it's weighted. This here is only a 3/8 ounce. So it's not heavy, but it's heavy enough for the river. Get it down, hold it, and it has a great action coming through, and also the weedless weed guard. On my other rod, you know, I got my LEW'S Xfinity, my rod, okay, 6'10", medium heavy, and that right there, as you can see, that is that Phantom. This is the Piscifun Phantom, and again, I put on my my trusty Love to Fight lure Whopper Plopper, mainly because at nighttime, especially nighttime fishing, for top water, darker is better. And that really in general, in the summer, fishing in general, darker is better. That goes for during the day and at night. What I mean by that is shadows. Shadows hold big fish. Under docks, anything. Darker, the better. Deeper, the better. That's what really holds those fish, and that right there is what I mean. We're gonna go down, I'm gonna take a couple casts, let's see if we can really get some type of action for you guys tonight. I really am trying, and then we'll go from there. So let's go. All right guys, so we got down here to the spot. I'm right under the bridge in Pittston here. It's not too far from my house, but still a little bit of a drive. So, but I like around here, it's well lit, so I don't really need my lights except for, well, for filming. And I can still see pretty decent without having to have my headlamp on or holding a flashlight. Well, before I make my cast, I want to actually show you this. I wanted to show you firsthand that I practice what I preach, okay? So you guys saw, if you saw my last video, my O-rings that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods, okay? There they are from the first video. There you go, guys. There's my Sharpie. I got my rings loaded up, okay? Take my Sharpie, got my rings, take the skinny end, that we can get it up as far as possible. Boom, bring down one of your rings, nice and easy, and done. Take it, easiest way, put it in half, right there. You can literally pin it right in half, and then move your O-ring accordingly. Take your wacky rig hook, and then bam, bring it right through and up. Personally, me, just because like I said, I am a little OCD at times. All right, I bring it into it, and still, even though I am through the O-ring, I do like to pinch it into some of the plastic just a bit, just to make the point so that way it doesn't completely fall off. But it's nice and tight. This all rigged up, so let's take a couple casts to see what we can do, right? Got my wacky rig set up, like I said, on my LEW'S American Hero. Now, typically, you guys know, I love my Whopper Plopper. I would be throwing that first. But down here, we just had a storm. The hurricane that just hit the southeast, that's moved up the coast. We just got it. Ended up being the tropical storm version of it, of course. But we just got hit with all that rain today. So they're definitely, the fish are going to be active. But there's quite a bit of debris in the water. So I'm going to start with the wacky rig, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to switch back to the Phantom. That's what we're going to really close out on this video tonight, is the Phantom. We're really going to talk about a lot about that, which this is going to lead into all the other videos. But like I said, this is more just update, vlog style. See if we can get you some action out here and talk to you about what's to come in 2 or 3 days. Especially about the Love to Fight lures update. Come on, guys. I've been waiting. You guys know in my last 2 videos, I talked about them a lot. I love the lures. I swear by them. I really do. All my friends that I've gone fishing with, which, yeah, might only be a couple, but still, my couple of friends, they've seen them in action and been wanting them. bad. So the fact that we're able to get them now, killer. Thank you, Skyler. Thank you. Shout out to you again. Thank you. Can't wait to get a swim bait, to be honest. All right, so enough of that. Back to the Phantom, which I will be moving back to here in a few, okay? So the reason I say, and why I feel so strongly that this would be the perfect reel just for a beginner or whatever, is because two braking systems, which is amazing, okay? You have your centrifugal braking system and your magnetic braking system. Now, some people would think, ooh, that's intimidating, you know, having all that, trying to dial it in. I thought so at first. I thought, ooh, I'm really stepping up and, you know, really gonna be able to tune it in, but that's just it. It's not as complicated as you may think. It's very, very quick and very, very simple to dial in both braking systems and to learn it and perfect it to the point where you're able to fine tune that reel down to the slightest little increment so you never have backlash. Since I have figured it out, which, full transparency, it took me practicing in my yard for 1 hour to fully get the hang of it. Since then, I've been able to flip out in my yard, of course, yes, on the water. The only things I've thrown so far was my Whopper Plopper, which is anywhere between a half and a full ounce, 5-inch Whopper Plopper. It is heavy. The half-ounce Dark Sleeper. I've also thrown a Ned rig on just a 1/4 ounce mushroom head, and actually might even been smaller than that. Might have been 3/8. Not sure if that's smaller or bigger. I always mess up my my ounce sizes, but I used a really light Ned rig with the rattling Ned, and I even used a fully weightless 5-inch dinger on a 3/0 hook, and was able to cast that. Now in my yard's not huge, but it's nice size. I was able to cast that between 30 to 40 yards easily, no hand at all, thumb on the reel at all, no backlash. That's awesome. That's how light of a lure you can get down to. So unlike the stigma of having to throw really heavy lures or, you know, big size lures with your bait caster, with this, all that's out the window. Proven wrong. Next, most bait caster combos, even spinning rods, come anywhere between, I believe it's 8 to 12 and 12 to 15 pounds max drag force. Okay, and that's for anything under $100, combos, etc. Even I found $150 reels, which I will not mention because I do like them, but they don't have what this one has. Now those are the average. The Phantom, on the other hand, has 18 pounds of drag force, which is amazing. That's a lot of drag force right there. Aside from that, other points for you to really grasp on this. My Black Max is a 6:2-to-1 gear ratio. My Xfinity from LEW'S is a 7:1-to-1 gear ratio. Now the combo that I originally got, the LEW'S, is 100, and the Abu Garcia, when I first got it, was around anywhere between around 75, 80 bucks. And that was just for the reel, and that was supposed to be low end. This was also a year or two ago, so I'll make sure I put that out. That was a year or two ago. The prices definitely have changed. The Phantom is a 7:0-to-1 gear ratio. 7:0-to-1. So it's better, has a higher gear ratio than the Abu Garcia Black Max. A little less than the Xfinity. But it's perfect. Now I found that the LEW'S, when I first got used to it compared to the Black Max, it was fast. It was a lot faster. It took me a little bit to get used to. Then I came to this one, and it's perfect. It's not crazy fast. It's not slow by any means, but you're able to do both without compromising anything with the braking system, backlash, not having to worry about that at all. You're really able to tune that down, which is amazing. All right, so the next talking point, bearings. It has 7 bearings. That's complete 7 bearings, okay? A big thing that people also care about when picking out their reels, especially bait casters, is their spool size. Spool size, you have nothing to worry about with this. You can get 120 yards of 30-pound braid or 120 yards of 10-pound mono. Now, so one full spool that long, definitely a full season, definitely, that's guaranteed. Might even last me 2. Unless you do like me and I'm OCD and a whole bunch of other typical and picky and like trying new things, and I change out my line maybe even once a month sometimes. So to wrap up the breaking points and the hot points for this reel that really just pop out to me, let's break it all down as far as money, because I know if you guys are anything like me, you know, we fishermen, we don't have a lot of money. We don't. With COVID-19 going on currently, everybody has picked up fishing. Everybody. I have seen a whole bunch of new faces. I know all of you have probably gone to your local Wal-Mart or bait shop and seen, even Dick's. Actually, I went to Dick's, completely empty. And I'm talking about rods, reels, tackle, terminal, baits, lures, empty. Especially line. I haven't been able to find line in the store, just period. Which, like I said, I haven't been looking to buy it, just typically looking at the line section. Nothing. And I've been having my friends, I've been hearing people complain a lot. So, price points, okay? The reel, under $75. If you go with the highest quality of either Braid or POWERPRO, I suggest POWERPRO, and I do suggest keeping it at the 30 pounds. If you do go higher, using it as a top water or pitching, flipping rod, reel, and you put the 50 or 65 pound braid on, you can, don't get me wrong, you can. The problem is you're not gonna have as much line on the reel. So you'll go through it a little bit quicker than you would the 30 or lighter pound braid or mono. Highest quality, you're looking anywhere between 20 to $35, $40 for line. And that's for the highest, highest quality at your store or online. POWERPRO, the X1, that's how much you're looking for. Even higher if you're looking for like P-line and stuff, 30, 40 bucks, okay? So that right there, you're right at $100. You don't need to put anything else into it for maybe 2 seasons. If you were using less quality or something with a shallower spool, you may. Now, saved your money there, that adds up. Apart from that, you have a reel that is going to last. Now, my Abu Garcia, I've had to take apart in maintenance twice. Actually, no, this season it was 3 to 4 times I've had to take it apart. And it honestly has only lasted me maybe 3 before fully having to replace parts for it. And it immediately got really dinged up, lost its color, lost its, pizzazz, I guess you could say, from right out the box within a month. My Xfinity, as you guys know, I got that this season. That there, I've already had to take it apart. It was his first time. It was about 3 weeks ago. I had to take it apart, make sure to oil and grease it, because it was starting to slow down and stick, and it was giving me a lot of backlash problems. Now that's a LEW'S. This, since having it, I'm no more experienced than I was 2-3 months ago. I haven't gone on some wild academic spree for fishing stuff, learning all this stuff. I'm still the same as I was. I have not yet had the backlash from this reel that I haven't been able to fix, and that wasn't even on the water. Have yet to have a backlash on the water. Knock on wood, hopefully it never happens. So that's just some stuff to keep in mind. Now, like I said, again, it'll be linked in the description below. I'll also have a direct link to Piscifun, so that way you can go over there and get it as well. They just came out with some brand new pliers and also some scissors. They're awesome. Oh, gloves, that's what it is. Sorry, pliers and gloves. They just came out with some really nice ones. I'm really hoping I can get some sometime soon, but we'll see. All right, guys, so enough talk about the specs and stuff. Let's switch over and let's see how it goes, all right? So I do have, like I said, a lot of fight lures, Whopper Plopper. It's around an ounce, ounce and a half, I found out. It's 5 inches, so it's right around like the 110, 130 size. Now don't let that fool you. And as you see, no backlash. No thumb, no nothing, no backlash. Now that's impressive. I did make sure to tune it. One, I switched over. That's like I said with all of you guys, when you're whether you're first starting, whether you're, been using it for a while, just still looking for extra tips. Every time you do a lure change, doesn't matter if it's that slight difference in weight, it's gonna make a huge difference. Look at that, no backlash. And I got out about, I wanna say 30, 35 yards. So, you fine tune it, and I also found a little bit, I don't know if it's actually supposed to do this, I just kind of found it as a sign for myself that your centrifugal brake, well my centrifugal brake, isn't set up correctly. Now if it's not set up correctly, when you're reeling in, I don't know if you're gonna actually hear it or see it, let's see, yep, right here. You're gonna have to push it through and the spool doesn't move. Now that means you have it up too high and you didn't completely let the reel stop. That was a hit. You didn't let the spool stop before starting to reel. So it's a quick, easy fix. And here, just did it again. So it means that I don't have it set evenly with my magnetic brakes. Now I might be wrong. Please, any of you guys from Piscifun, if I'm doing this wrong or if I'm explaining this wrong in any way, please leave a comment below, let me know. I'll gladly fix my mistakes and make sure to put it on here that, it was corrected, okay? So, easy fix. Here's the other part I like. Click this button right there. Click it. You push it down, and boom, pull it out. And that right there, I'm trying to do this finesse-like so don't lose it. And bam, there's your centrifugal brakes. It goes from 1 to 6. Well, sorry, it goes from 0 to 6. 0 meaning it's completely off. Right now I have it set, I have it set at a 2. So that might actually, I'm gonna see, maybe that's too low. Let's go up. I have my magnetic brake set to almost 10. So I'm gonna change my centrifugal to 4 to keep it up at the higher part. Now, to correct myself, I have my magnetic brakes set at 8. So 3/4 of the way. So now my centrifugal brake is at 3/4. Still, look at that, just a little bit of backlash, but well, actually pulling it, done. I made sure to let it stop. I didn't stop it. Now, if you click it and force your lure to stop and to drop, that right there, you are gonna mess up your centrifugal brake and you might have a little bit of an issue when you're reeling in. Now, I was really hoping that we would have had a bite down here because they were active before. They are jumping. Maybe I just don't have something that they're looking for right now. Hey, it happens. But I still, like I said, I want to get this video out, do a little bit of an update for you, because like I said, this is going to be vlog-like. It might be a little bit longer, which I do apologize for, but I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. So I guess we'll see once the final product comes out. So I'm pretty much coming to the end of this. No. Okay, so I am keeping that in the video, and just so you guys see, you heard, oh no, let me grab my rod, I got that. Now here, bam, now I don't know if that's talent or what, I was able to cast it out there past where my Whopper Plopper was, because it snapped on me. I don't know why, the line snapped. It wasn't at the spool, it was up high, so there might have been some, it might have had some fray in it. I'm gonna check it right now, but I was actually able to get it out there, get my line perfectly out, and save my Love the Fight lure. Oh, I am so relieved. You have no idea that I was actually able to do that, and shocked, to be honest with you, that I was able to do that. So with that said, now I'm checking to see exactly what the issue is so I can tell you guys. So I have quite a bit of line here, which is weird. Now let's see, getting all the way to the end. That's where it snapped, and it's looking, that right there shows it was frayed. It was frayed somewhere, and that just, it finally snapped. That's what happened. So all right guys, I'm just gonna, you know, take that as a sign. I'm gonna just call this night. I'm sorry there was no action for you guys, no catches. Like I said, the storm just hit not even 2-3 hours ago. Well, 2 to 3 hours before I started this video and fishing. So they were active, they were jumping like crazy, and then just shut down. Not sure, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But if you guys liked it, again, please, appreciate you hitting that like button. If you want to see more videos, definitely please hit that subscribe button and little bell next to it, so that way you're notified of all my new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Like always guys, thanks again. It's very much appreciated. I appreciate and love all of you guys, all my lifeaholics. See you next time, guys.